Okay, you guys, I just found something absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you what this is right now. So I'm a chef, and we have a commercial version of this at work. But here, let me show you really quick. All right, so let's bust this bad boy open. So this isn't very useful if you don't have a KitchenAid mixer. So if you don't have one of those, you can stick around if you're curious. But this is really going to be for people with a KitchenAid mixer. This, my friends, is a meat tenderizer. So this bad boy, we have one at work, and the way that it works is you drop meat in through here, and then this attaches to the KitchenAid mixer, and then these will rotate. We're not doing it now, but these will rotate and tenderize the meat. Now ours is actually not as cool because ours have like they're more like straight teeth, whereas this one is a diamond pattern, which I think will actually help spread it out. And I'm actually going to use this to make a recipe. I'm going to make a chicken roulade with this. And it comes with a toothbrush. Pretty cool stuff. Now I'm hoping, it looks like there's not really a way to take it apart. So when you take this out, you really have to do a good job of like cleaning in there, which I guess is beneficial for that brush. But man, these are really spiky. So to use this thing, we got to take this piece out. And you can see there is a square thing in there. And so we just got to match that up. Jiggle it around. And then it's got a piece right here. So after you fit it, that'll fit in right there. And that's how you know that it's right. And then we're just going to tighten this back in. Give this like a gentle tug. Got a tug on it, tug it nice, make sure it's working. All right, then all we gotta do is pop this bad boy up here, and let's see what happens. Oh man, that's dangerous. But that's what this guard is for here. So we'll pop that guard on there. So these chicken breasts, as you can see, are super fat. They're not gonna fit into that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna butterfly this to start with. All right, so we are just going to split this into two lobes, or take this one lobe and split it into two. We're not gonna do an actual butterfly because we're actually just cutting it straight in half. So this should fit in a little bit better. Let's just trim a little tiny bit, and then all of this any excess I'm actually just going to give to the dogs for dog food. The commercial ones can fit really massive chicken in there. So this is a little bit different. And then I'm also going to take just a little bit off this side right here. Dogs are going to love that. Okay, so here we go. This is what we're left with. So normally what I would do is I would go in here like this, and then I would have my hand up underneath here to catch it, but I have to record. So what I have to do instead is kind of drop it in like this and just kind of let it fall onto the plate. So let's hope this works. Uh-oh. There we go. There we go. Okay, so that was too thick still. So this time we're gonna go even thinner with it. We're gonna go about here. That should be good. That should be good like that. And we're gonna still cut off just a little bit here. And then actually, the cool thing is, we might be able to get two full-blown things out of this. So we're gonna trim this off too. And again, this is gonna be dog food. I'm not just throwing it away. We cook our Scotty's meals. All right, now we're just gonna slide this up underneath the tenderizer, and we're gonna try this one more time. I'm intentionally leaving the bad take in because I just want to show like realistically what you're getting when you have this. So this is a much thinner slice here. So let's pass this through and see if this works a little bit better. And I turned the dial down from 4 down to 3. There we go. That's much better. Look at that. Much, much better. So yeah, it's already got to start out a little thinner. Okay, let's try this one. Oh yeah. I did a bunch more to get some practice in. So you don't want them super thick. And actually I noticed it worked better if I took the guard off. Don't do that unless you're very comfortable with these things. But these ones turned out really good. You just have to make them a little thin. That is the only drawback I would say to this. You can't just shove an entire chicken through there. But I mean, that's not that big of a deal, especially doing a roulade or battering and frying them. I mean, because that's going to roll up really nice. There was a couple that got really mangled. Let's see if I can find one of them. If you cut them too thick, like you end up with something like this. And this is still usable for other applications, but you're going to have a hard time. Like, you might be able to, like, salvage a little bit of that to roll. But, yeah, you're going to have a hard time with, like, here's another one. It just tore it all up. Just a little too thick. But, yeah, as long as they are the right size, it works out just fine. Actually, if you guys want to see the roulade, let me know in the comments below, and I will do a video just making the roulade. Let me know what you think of the tenderizer in the comments below. Otherwise, you guys have a great day.